we're down bad, huh? Not bad, but he's down bad. He just woke up from like a 3-hour nap. He didn't go to work. Well, he went to work and then got sent home. So I'm the nurse.
Best nurse ever.
Not even.
I'm all fucked up, bro. I don't have COVID.
When do you guys ever see him not wanting to talk to the camera or talking too much? Right now.
Right now. Today.
Hey, at least you look good.
We're going
hello.
to the dispensary and I need some medicine.
Yep. And then we need to go to Petco for
Gotta
our other pet.
I don't know. Have they even seen our bearded? Oh yeah, that's one of our first videos.
If you guys haven't seen our other videos, we have a bearded dragon
named Lizzie, and she's part of the family just like Darla, but she needs new carpet in the bottom of her cage, so we're gonna go get that. This animal right here, it was my sister's. We came out here from California to help my sister with some stuff, and we ended up staying so that I can get the best training, and I got the best job I could have gotten in my industry. So we stayed, but my sister wasn't necessarily taking care of this animal to her best ability, and she wasn't getting enough attention. So my sister had told me that I could have her, right? So I was taking care of her for months. Then my sister got mad at me, said, I want my lizard back. I said, too bad, bro. The lizard ain't yours no more. You gave it to me months ago. You can't just get mad at somebody and be like, oh, I want my... It ain't yours no more. She's been a part of my family, and she still is, as you can see. You're not gonna give me a pet that I take, and I'm very, like, my pets are my family. You're not gonna take one of my kids from me. You got me fucked up. Like, now me and my sister don't talk, probably because of the lizard, and I don't even care, because I love this lizard more than my sister at this point. She's part of my family. She's one of my children, and I'll protect my children with my motherfucking life every time. Oh, you taking care of me.
She is.
She can only see out of the side of her head, not the front.
Watch
So.
out for your fingers, bro.
Nah, she won't bite me.
Look at her go.
So these are smaller worms. Normally I would feed her about 10 super worms. These are normal size mealworms, so I'm gonna give her about 15 each feeding. That's about what she gets. And we give her apples, we give her romaine lettuce, and superworms, and that's mainly her whole diet.
Those two guys are staring at us. Oh, now they're coming over here, they're moving fast, and here they are. Hey!
Snack, snack, snack. I love watching her eat. It's so
Satisfying.
yeah, like natural and like
Savage.
yeah, it's like what I'm gonna do to guys in the ring.
Hi. You feel better?
Yeah.
He was sick for like, what, a week now?
Yeah, 4 days. give or take, I've been sick.
Here, let's take this while we talk, because it takes a little bit to kick in.
Yeah,
Guys, we fuck with this Pride Cotton Candy.
it's really good pre-workout. It's very long sustaining. Cheers. So a bunch of the guys at work have had COVID, like 3 guys.
I'm gonna pause it for a minute so you can hear.
So I thought I had COVID, but I didn't. Took a test, didn't have it, just have a gnarly cold. So since we quit our membership at Planet Fitness, you know,
You guys saw that drama.
and I didn't really want to come in here and get all my boys sick. All of them fight, all of them are active, you know, and they're active in the amateur scene, and amateurs are real big right now. This time of year is like the main time of year for them. You know, they're getting ready for Golden Gloves, and so I just wasn't trying to fuck my boys up and get them all sick. I was supposed to train with my coach Sean Friday at his house. It's like my favorite gym to train at, and I even passed that up because I didn't want to get him sick. So here we are, second day. I came in here yesterday, felt terrible, so we weren't here long, but I at least wanted to get a sweat on. Now we're here. Sunday, nice and quiet in here. Best day to come in here, other than when I come spar. I love coming in here on Sunday because we get to do us and with nobody here.
Yeah.
My coach was like, "Oh, I might get some guys to come train in with you." And I wanted to say, "No, please don't." But if they do come, it'll be good to have some guys to get some rounds in with. So I don't mind it. But
Show him the fresh cut.
oh yeah,
Look at that.
great job. He was real busy, so I didn't make him style it because it was just my guy in today, and he had like 8 people waiting behind me. So usually I would get my face done, and I would have him style my hair, but I'll just shave my face myself. If I decide to shave it, I don't know.
No, leave it.
Might keep that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that you would have been successful if you would have started your career when you first started?
No, because
Like
that
maturity
means
wise?
I'd be fighting in MMA, and I don't want to do that because there was no bare knuckle fighting. As soon as bare knuckle fighting got legalized, I started training again. Because before, when I trained, I was training specifically for MMA, you know. So I trained everything. I didn't just train solely boxing. I grappled a lot, lots of jiu-jitsu, lots of wrestling, and striking was like the last thing that I would practice because I already knew that I had hands. So I would practice more on my ground game. But so it'd be a whole different thing because I wouldn't be doing this. Like this is, you know why I didn't fight throughout my 20s? Because I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, calm down, Shia LaBeouf.
No, I wasn't.
Just kidding.
I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to be a bare knuckle fighter. I wasn't supposed to be an MMA fighter. I'm supposed to be fighting for the BKFC, not the UFC, you know?
You guys, if you haven't seen Shia LaBeouf's podcast with who? We were watching that podcast this morning and it was so like real, right?
The realest damn podcast I ever seen.
Towards the end that we were like, is it too real to the point where he's just pretending? You
Yeah,
know?
kind of.
But it's your own
John
perspective.
Bernthal, that dude from The Punisher and from like The Walking Dead and shit. He was on his podcast, and that's like a real one. It's called The Real Ones. Right?
Is it
The Real
really?
Ones podcast, and John really is a real one. Like he's who he is. Just like I said in my BKFC interview, I'm this person. I don't change. When this fucking camera goes off, I don't just all of a sudden become somebody else. Like I'm really who I am all the time. You know what I mean? And that guy is too. Like he doesn't takes a real man, not only like just to admit your faults, man. Like you asked me if I would have done good, like if I would have been blackballed. No, I just would have like imploded my own career because I was so prideful and so like egotistical, like such a feeling like they owe me something instead of earning it myself.
You know, I don't know. From all the shit, the pain and the heartbreak and the shit that I went through, the terrible, terrible things that were brought onto me without my control during my childhood, I thought, oh, God's just going to give me this good life all of a sudden one day. No, that's not how it works. Like, he was training me. Like, all that bad stuff I was going through, that was all training so that I could make my life better, not so God's just going to change it. Because God isn't just going to change anything. You have to change it.
Yeah.
You have to take action in your own stuff and like do it yourself. There's nobody that can do anything for you specifically other than you. And once I figured that out, my whole life changed. I was just making excuses for I had such a bad life, so I'm allowed to act like this.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for acting like that. Once I stopped that and I started being accountable for my crap, my whole life changed. My whole life changed. Everything about it. Water bags are the closest consistency to a human body, so go ahead and go into your gym and hit one of these water bags and tell me how your knuckles feel afterwards. You're gonna be hurting. I don't, because I do it all the time. But if I didn't, that crap would hurt, man, you know? Oh, son. And it's rubber. It's not skin, so it smacks. It's not the same as hitting the body. It hurts a little more.